You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, Black and White Sports fans, I think it's safe to say that the Tom Brady roast on Netflix was a huge success. Many people actually have been talking about it, and many people really did enjoy the roast. Now, this roast is something like 3 hours. Rhodes actually started watching it. I believe he only watched an hour last time I checked with him. I don't know if he's actually finished watching the whole entire roast. However, man, there was some pretty good jokes. I like no-holds-barred comedy. That's what it was, man. I mean, they were going after Giselle, Gronkowski, Randy Moss. But the main course in this roast was really Tom Brady. He got roasted. He even got roasted by Eli Manning on X afterwards, because there was actually a joke where they were actually talking about Tom Brady losing 2 Super Bowls to Eli Manning, and they were calling him Eli Manning's bitch. Pretty funny, okay? Very, very funny, even though Tom Brady is a much greater player. But anyway, I think everybody knows that. Nobody's going to disagree with that. Well, that actually brings us to ESPN First Take, because someone on First Take really did not like the greatest roast of all time. I believe that's what's the actual name of the roast of Tom Brady was. That would be one Chris Mad Dog Russo, because he went on like a 2-minute rant trashing the roast. Molly and Stephen A., they were stunned. Also, Tim Legler was there as well, and some other person too, who I don't remember, but we got the clip here, man. We got the clip. Boy, Mad Dog Russo, man, is in the minority on this. He definitely is. Stephen A. didn't say anything, just the expression on his face. Molly, her expression as well. Yeah. Mad Dog Russo is definitely in the minority when it comes to this roast, guys. So let's get into it, guys. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, become a channel member, live stream every single Friday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. We appreciate the support. So here we go. Check this out. Tom Brady Netflix roast was the worst piece of garbage, radio legend says. Christopher Mad Dog Russo was in the minority when it came to the roast. Yeah, this man lost his mind on this roast. To me, this is the way comedy should be. Even though we know the wokes are definitely out there trying to cancel comedy and comedians. Says here, Tom Brady's Netflix roast was cheered by most of those who watched it. But one naysayer went public with his reaction to the special on Wednesday. Chris Mad Dog Russo. Russo appeared on ESPN's First Take and lambasted the roast. He went after everyone who was a part of it, from Kevin Hart and Jeff Ross to the former New England Patriots figures who were on stage. He wondered how Brady, quote, could subject himself to that nonsense. Now, roasts have been going on for the longest time. And when done right, without any PC stuff, it's fantastic. And with this being on Netflix, because there's no way in the world, man, they can actually put this roast like on, regular cable TV per se. But let's go ahead and react to this clip here of Mad Dog Russo just losing his mind. Let's go ahead and play, guys.
All of my fans on the little radio, the few I have, kept on calling me up the last couple of days. Wow, you have to watch this Tom Brady roast. It was the greatest thing in the world. I couldn't get it off. Couldn't get enough of it. Edelman, Belichick, Jeff Ross, is that his name?
Yeah.
Kevin Hart, the whole bit. So last night I've had a bad leg, little swollen meniscus, but I forced myself on a nice day to go run 5 miles. I come home after the radio at 6 o'clock. I get the Netflix. I put the thing on. What garbage! Oh my God! Kevin Hart, you're not that funny. Okay? Sorry. Jeff Ross coming in with this
Look at
freaking
Molly.
OJ thing on number 32. You're not that funny either. The girl's not that funny. Randy Moore stunk. Edelman's not that funny. Bledsoe is not bad. He was the only one. How does Brady subject himself to that nonsense? And I am not a prude, okay? I can deal with the language. But, I mean, they're not Rodney Dangerfield. That was the worst piece of garbage I have seen in a long period of time. That was worthless. And you got Bob Kraft, who should be sitting home eating cookies and watching I Love Lucy reruns before he hits the sack. Sitting there watching this. He's 85 years old. Bob, act your age, for crying out loud. This is my... What, we're going to go out there and make fun of Giselle for 4 hours? This is the idea here? We're going to sit there and kill Gronkowski? I understand he's a bag of rocks, but enough of killing Gronkowski. Leave him alone, for crying out loud. It's not that funny. How did anybody spend money for that nonsense? That was a piece of garbage, and I did the advertising with it. The advertising on Mando Radio. So I sat there and I watched it. Enough of the language. Enough of Kevin Hart. I don't care if he's 5'1". Enough of that too. High five. You can't high five people. Here's the bottom line. You can use all the humor you want, all the bad language you want. Be funny. Be funny. Nobody in America was funny. It was the worst piece of garbage I've ever seen in my life. And you know,
Okay.
Jeff Ross, take it easy, all right? You're not funny either. I wouldn't go pay for Jeff Ross. None of them. But I could do a better job than that. Awful.
Wow. Mad Dog Russo, man, definitely lost his mind right there. Said it wasn't funny. To me, some of these jokes are really, really funny. I thought the Dana White bit was funny. Even Belichick was actually funny. I mean, he has really lost his mind right there. I mean, his take right here is definitely in the minority, man. I mean, everybody's actually entitled to their own opinions. But to say this is the worst piece of garbage he's ever seen, I mean, I guess maybe Mad Dog Russo needs to get out more, okay? Because I thought it was funny. Rose was thinking it was funny too. So maybe this is actually staged by Mad Dog Russo. Of course, you know, you need the opposite of Stephen A. You can't have people agreeing too much. But still, this man completely lost his mind on Tom Brady and this roast. Said it was garbage. Wow, man. Wow. That is insane right there, man. I don't agree with that whatsoever. I really don't agree with that whatsoever. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.